Hello everybody and welcome to my home. My name is Ashleigh Maree and I'm so thankful that you chose my video to give you all the cleaning motivation. It's an extreme clean with me and we're starting in my bedroom today because there are things in here that shouldn't even be in here. I didn't make my bed. I'm so unmotivated by this space, so let's get it clean together. It is getting very cold here now, so I've been making an effort to put a wheat pack and some hot water bottles in my bed at night, making sure that I grab those out and any toys that Sophie has left in here, straighten up the bed, and then I'm going to tackle some dusting. But my main task for today is I haven't actually disinfected all the walls in here yet since we moved in, so I am going to do that. I'm going to clean all of the walls from top to bottom. I'm going to wipe down and dust this unit now. If you recognize it from my moving vlog, it was picked up as more of a bookshelf that I was going to use it for books, but it doesn't fit all my books on there. So we're using it as a little display shelf in my bedroom at the moment while I pick some bedside tables. I really want to get some nice quality ones that are going to be timeless, but I just haven't found them yet. So this is working perfectly in the interim.
Let them get in your head, in your head. So don't, please don't let them get in your head, in your head.
Last night before bed, I was organizing all the important paperwork. I was writing some recipes in the recipe book, and all these things you're seeing here don't live in here. They need to be taken out of the room. So I'm going to get on top of that, and I'm also going to put away some clothes.
They don't know you like I do. Like I do, they don't know.
While filming this video, we didn't actually have a table for this TV. It hasn't had one pretty much the entire time we've been living here, so it's just been stuck in the corner collecting dust. I am going to wipe that down in a moment once I sort out all these other clothes that I've found that need to be put away and hung up. As I said earlier, I really want to get on top of the walls, and that corner is where I want to start where the TV was, so as long as it's out of my way for the moment, I can just work around it. To clean the walls, I've just opted for some disinfectant and boiling water.
I just wanna get you on my grid sometimes, on my grid sometimes. All my friends are saying that I waste my time, that I waste my time. I don't wanna tell you, I know if you care. Repeating my mind, rolling around, stuck in your bed. Burning temptation, I just cannot hide it. Late at night when I'm all alone, try not to think about it. Invade my thoughts with your honeycomb. Try not to think about it, but baby I do. Hoping you will figure it all out somehow, it all out somehow. Why I'm acting weird whenever you're around, oh when you're around. I don't wanna tell you, I know if you care. Repeating my mind, rolling around, stuck in your bed. Burning temptation, I just cannot hide it. Late
We've wiped down the walls. I'm placing the art back up and I'm going to put away basically this blanket with sleeves before I tackle the glass. I noticed this pillow, Sophie's obviously used as a napkin or something, so I'm going to put some stain remover on that, chuck it in the wash, and as I said, we're tackling the glass. I'm using a microfiber cloth and a Windex. This is just regular Windex I'm using here, and then I lose the bottle after this clip. So for the rest of the video, you're going to be seeing me use Windex, but it's the shower version. I don't know if you are supposed to use it outside of the shower. I don't really care. I couldn't find it, okay? So we worked with what we had, and that's what you do. If I didn't have any Windex whatsoever, I would have just used white vinegar. If you guys have been with me for a while, you know that I love to use this Country Vanilla carpet powder. It's amazing. I'll be sure to show you in a video when I can locate it next because it's been out of stock everywhere. This fortnightly grocery shop is going to have to contain a whole bunch of cleaning products, so I'm hoping that when I go for this shop, it's there. Now that we've completely finished cleaning the bedroom, I'm really happy with this space. I'm moving on to a space that I'm really unhappy with. I'm glad I got the motivation from the bedroom, but in this living room, it's just a pigsty. I've got kids' toys everywhere, clothes that need to be put away. I've dumped the vacuum. There's shoes on the table. There's bowls that need to be taken into the kitchen. This couch cover needs a good wash now, but that's okay. What I try to remind myself when there is a space that is this messy and this dirty is that it's going to be so beautiful and smell so good when I am done. And the method to the madness is really just start in one space and move to the end. For example, we've started in the bedroom and we're slowly making our way throughout the house. Then I just use the exact same method with the individual rooms. I've started from a corner and I'm making my way throughout the room, removing either what is in my way, out of my way, or back where it belongs. So that rug is just getting out of my way because I know that I'm going to want to do the carpets, but the toys, for example, are going in their home. Although I know these things need to be folded, I am not going to do them now. I'm going to put them in their individual baskets and put them like the girls' things. I'm going to put them in their room. I'm putting my clothes in my room, Dylan's clothes in Dylan's room. And then I'm going to fold them later. The reason being is because I know if I sit down right now and fold clothes, I'm going to go to sleep. I'm going to be way too tired to continue cleaning. So I know to be as productive as possible, I'm going to leave that towards the end.
Wake up at your place, wake up at mine. Same question always. I'm getting tired. We could have breakfast, counting your freckles, close to the west coast. How about that? Why don't we just
I thought I'd remind you guys that by this point I've lost my glass cleaner, so I am using the Windex shower.
Balconies and bathtubs, what you want? Why don't we just get
It doesn't matter what product you're using, but if you're wiping down your TV, make sure you're spraying the product onto the wipe and not directly onto the TV.
Why don't we just get a place together? We can get white walls with big windows.
As Sophie's been getting better and better about not just grabbing the chairs as she has really dirty hands while eating dinner, I haven't been needing to clean them quite as much, but they do need a good deep clean, so I'm going to do that now. I'm using the Co-Universal Cleaner, by the way. It's amazing. You can use it for your floors, walls. I use it on fabrics as well. Something amazing that I've noticed the Co-Universal cleans is those mold spots that are formed from condensation on the back of blinds. Works incredible. Makes them look brand new.
Why don't we just get a place together? Wake up at your place, wake up at mine. Balconies and bathtubs, what you want? Why don't we just get a place together? Why don't we just get a place together? Every change has a reason. Baby, let it come to you.
Now that the area is pretty much all clean, I'm going to put things back where they belong in their homes, like this heater, for example. When I just pushed it out of the way earlier and got it out of my way, you got to make sure that you're putting those things back, because learn from my mistake. In the past, I've definitely been the kind of person out of sight, out of mind, but it's just going to bite you in the ass later. Speaking of pain in the ass, carpets throughout the entire house. I'm really glad that I have this product, the Dr. Beckman's carpet cleaner. It's incredible. If you haven't used it before, I highly recommend. It's great for spot cleaning. I do it on high traffic areas as well. I use it on fabrics. It's incredible. But the kids spilt food. The first spill was Winter's pumpkin soup, and I can't even remember what this was, but I definitely know it was Sophie.
I don't wanna waste my time, so baby we should start living now. Baby we should start living now.
While cleaning up the living room, if I was finding anything that needed to be washed as far as clothing, I was just chucking it into the kitchen on the floor, because that's where our laundry closet is. I'm giving you guys a before of what the kitchen looks like before we tackle this space. And I'm going to be doing an extreme deep clean in here. I want to be getting into nooks and crannies. I want to be taking handles off cupboards. I want to be scrubbing that oven out. So if you're excited to see that, make sure your notification bell is turned on, and also give this video a thumbs up. Let me know that you enjoy that kind of content.
With the whole world at our feet, we could stay or we could leave. There is nothing in between. So baby we should start living now, 'cause we only have this life. Wanna laugh and wanna cry.
I've given the worktop a wipe down, but I just don't feel like it's enough. So I've boiled some water. I'm putting like a cup full of disinfectant on the bench, double the amount of water, and I'm just spreading that out. Once I'm happy that the area is really nice and coated, I've left it for 5 minutes, I've come back and I'm wiping it all dry. The first task I usually like to do when entering a kitchen is to unpack and repack the dishwasher. I feel like I've got the things working for me that I can. However, when I walked in and saw that the sink area was really cluttered, I thought, what's the point? We'll just start from one area and make our way forward, just like I do with all the rooms. So I've started on one end of the workbench and I'm making my way forward. And then I always come to a stop sign because I can't clean anymore without the dishwasher being unpacked. So that's why I always like to do it first, but we'll do it now.
I've been all around the world, every city, every place. Always been a restless girl, but now there's a wind of change. I've never ever felt this way. Longing for you, pick up the phone. Catching a flight, I'm coming home. Back to the place I've always known. Home, home. Seeing you soon, I gotta run. We're gonna have a lot of fun and spending this summer alone. I'm coming home. I'm coming home. You were only like a friend.
Now that I've unpacked the dishwasher, I'm going to quickly repack it and I want to tackle the drains. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm just chucking some bicarb soda in there, some white vinegar, and that is going to fizz and bubble and get it all up in the drain and its nooks and crannies. I like to put some eucalyptus drops in there usually and then pour boiling water over it at the end. It just makes it smell really nice.
Inside my mind, I think that now's the time.
Then with that hot eucalyptus water, I like to take a fresh rag and just wipe everything down.
I'm coming home, back to the place I've always known. Home, home. Seeing you soon.
I do like to have the dishwasher on an eco cycle, which means they don't dry very well. So I've popped the items on the bench to dry, and by the time I was finished cleaning the kitchen, they were too. I'm going to pop those away and we'll call it a day in here, moving on to the bathroom.
I'm counting hours, minutes, seconds, faster, hurry, make it happen. Before we know it, I'll be on my way home. Yeah, we're chilling, I just, you and I. Every crazy summer night, baby, I am coming home. I'm coming home. Longing for you, pick up the phone. Catching the flight.
If you haven't seen my last cleaning video, I will have it linked down in the description box below for you. You guys seem to really enjoy it. I was cleaning the bathroom, we tackled that already. It was only a couple of days ago and I really don't feel like this area needs to be done because I do keep on top of it little and often. So being that little and often, I'm picking up the kids' toys, I'm putting all my cosmetics away, and I'm going to wipe down that sink area.
I'm coming home.
In the old house, I was down to a fine art with my routine and my linens were all changed on the same day, like my towels and my sheets, but we don't have our life that put together here yet. So I have refreshed the towels, I've wiped down Sophie's little stool, and then I'm actually going to move on to folding the washing. As I was saying earlier, I like to do this more at a point where I'm not feeling quite so motivated to get a lot done because it is going to make me tired. Well, I'm already feeling tired. So I've made a coffee and we're going to fold the washing. So if you have any washing that needs to be folded right now, go grab it and let's do it together.
I was broken. How could they say you made me come undone? Now I know that it's okay. Unlike my friends, you are nothing like them. How could they say I was broken? How could they say you made me come undone? Now I know that it's okay. Unlike my friends, you are nothing like them. Try to be cool, even wear that shirt you wanted to. My friends think I'm lame. Since I met you, I am not the same. It was not meant to be a fairy tale with a happy end. Girl, you take care now. I hope we can be friends. How could they say I was broken? How could they say you made me come undone? Now I know that it's okay.
Just because it's starting to get a little later in the evening now, I'm starting to feel a little cozy. I want the room to feel real nice and smell lovely. I'm going to put some fabric spray all over my bed. And unless you're new here, you know I always love to spray this stuff all over my curtains.
I know that it's okay. Unlike my friends, you are nothing like them.
I'm going to tackle the floors in these areas now. So I'm going to vacuum the carpet. I'm going to also vacuum in the bathroom because I want to mop in there, but I'm going to actually put the no vac carpet cleaner in this space. So you'll see how that works if you haven't seen it before, but it's actually amazing. It is specifically no vac, so you don't have to vacuum to use the product, but it's great to have the area all ready and fresh and clean before you place it on the floor.
Not broken. How could they say I was broken? How could they say you made me come undone? Now I know that it's okay. Unlike my friends, you are nothing like them.
No matter how careful I try to be with that product, there is always splashback on the walls. So I'm wiping that down, and I'm actually using mop pads from Co. These are the blue microfiber. They're more like polishing pads, and I don't really use them. I only use the green ones on the floors. So I like to use the blue ones on the walls.
I bet you think that I should calm down, and that I'm overthinking everything about you, and that we're good the way we are. But I don't know that much about you.
In the midst of how messy the house was, I've just been fully thrown out of my routine, and I didn't clean like I usually do. And usually I'd put a load of washing on first, and then that way my couch cover would be done and at least drying. But that's not the case. I've only just put it on now, and I like to use cold power because we're always using cold water. I'm just using white vinegar and a microfiber cloth to wipe down all these doors, and we're also going to move on to some of the kitchen cupboards, just like the outside surfaces of them, and then we're going to call it a day. That's me done and dusted for you guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!